Oh, 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 no. I don't need negative energy, gravity and positive synergy. I have been down through life, been there and done it with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong, been struggling too long. This song is for you, I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way, 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 get out my way. Haters, haters, all good. Thought I could when I could. Had a dream, this reality. I made my own way up out the hood. I've been waiting for a long time to collect what's always been mine. Always had a dream to sing, gotta make my gift of music ring to prove to y'all it's Atmos time. Been to the bottom and then too long, now it's time to rise to the top. Will never forget why I started and who supported and gave me props. I'll never stop working to give you my best. Will drain on my power to pass every test. I give all the glory because truly I'm blessed. If you come in with stronger than dust, get out my way, 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 get out my way. Haters, haters, all good. Thought I couldn't when I could. Had a dream, it's reality. I made my own way. About the lecture stop. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Stop. Today is Monday, November the 8th, right? November the 8th. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. Hopefully it's going to be a beautiful day where you are today. Give me one moment here, y'all, and we're going to get started. Let me see. Sending this to my child. Okay, so man, how y'all doing on this Monday morning? How y'all doing? Let me see who we got up in here this morning. Who we got up in here? What's going on, Miss Tammy Beckham? Good morning. Miss Shirley, good morning. Jay McBride, good morning. Rocking with the Truth, good morning. A2L_1908, good morning. Nettie Boo, good morning. Davis Campos, hello. K-Love92, what's up, what's up, what's up? Let me see. Miss Melanin Poppin, what's good? How are you? Let me see. Mom Life Love, hello. 100 Devices is back. What's going on? Let me see. Latrice B in the building. What's going on? Hey, Nettie, how are you? Let me see. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Miss Tracy Wallace, good morning. Candy's World, good morning. I ain't seen you in a while, Candy's World. Nice to see you. Tone the Goon is in the building. T-Bound 1, what's up, y'all? Everybody else that come on in, when y'all come in, take a seat, because we got some things to talk about today. Okay, first of all, I want to welcome y'all to Atmos in the Morning. My name is Atmos Love. On this show, we talk about a whole different variety of different things, y'all. We talk about things that affect your community, things that affect your wallet, new laws that are happening that you simply don't know about, that they're trying to sneak in on you. And then we also talk about some entertainment stuff that I can't make this up, y'all. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start here. Now, one thing I don't like. Y'all heard that's that I don't like. Chief Keith, and I don't know why that just came to my head. One thing I don't like is when people take a sensitive issue with people, especially a certain race. In this case, we're talking about Black people. Anyone with any type of common sense who knows their history, that America was built off the backs of Black people, free labor, slavery, and so the land was just snatched away, right? Snatched away with killings and guns and all those different types of things. And so there's a word called reparations that Black people have been fighting for a long time that says, hey, you owe us for what you didn't pay our ancestors, what you have for free and are making has made zillions of dollars off of. We want our share, right? Our ancestors built this nation for free. Now, when you talk about reparations for Black people, that is a very touchy subject. It's a subject that some politicians, dance around, and they try to use sometimes to get into office, just to say, hey, I'm going to actually be that one president that actually does, give it back, pay it forward, as they like to say, right? Well, people need to stop playing when it comes to that sensitive issue. What I'm talking about is this right here. So it says here that Elon Musk is to donate $250 billion for reparations to African Americans in the United States. This is the story that came out the other day. Okay? Elon Musk is to donate $250 billion for reparations to African Americans in the United States. Now, these days, you can't always take what you see. You got to do research on it. So that's what your boy did. So it says here that Elon Musk's capital is significant. And this week, Forbes classified him as the greatest person worth more than $300 billion. But he isn't delivering most of its continuously to a single case. A viral Instagram post states Elon Musk to grant $250 billion for payments to African Americans in the United States. Now, the post, which looks like a video strolling by what seems like the top of an internet data story, was hailed as a member of Facebook's struggles to fight fake news and misinformation on its news feeds. Now, as you can see, Surviving Beauty. What's up, Boog? I ain't seen you in forever. Where you been? What's up, Faye Burris? Aisha Smith, what's up? Where you been? All right. So it says here, but this case started on a site named Viral Cocaine, where the About Us part states that it is a sarcastic news blog regarding everything hip-hop personalities and public folklore, because who desires to listen to the truth when a story is more interesting? Musk's real tale is considered a parody on the website, though the name is not apparent on the Instagram post. We could not find any data that shows Musk has made or will get a contribution for rewards or any single donation greater than 100 million. In answer to a trial at the United Nations executive, Musk indicated that he would be prepared to donate $6 billion to fight world desire, but has not performed it. The Viral Cocaine story involves fabricated quotes attached to people involving Dragon Master Adolph White of the North Carolina chapter of the Ku Klux Klan and Anton Morehouse of Atlanta division of the recently restored Black Panther Party. We could not find any history of actual people with those signs or titles. The tale further incorrectly states that Musk is worth approximately $1 trillion. Stay tuned for us for more info and news. So y'all, before y'all get excited, because trust and believe me, there's going to be somebody or some page or some blog that's going to say, hey, y'all, they about to give us reparations. That is a lie. You heard it from here. So if somebody say that, I want you to say, no, Atmos already debunked that. Atmos already said that's not true. We saw it this morning. What's up, T-Bam One? Kanza! What up, Kanza? How you doing? So y'all saw it here. That is a fake story. So if you start hearing about it, don't believe it. The only thing that he did do, I think he did give $100 million to the black man over on CNN, which was pretty awesome. Okay. Other than that, no, don't believe that. Okay. Next thing, we covered last week when we talked about the Big Sean story where Kanye West said on Drink Kings, I believe it was, that signing Big Sean was one of the worst things he'd ever done. He said that on his casket at his grave, he wants it to say that was the worst thing he ever did. Now, you should have known. You should have known that Big Sean was not going to let that just sit there and not respond. Okay, so this is what happened. So Big Sean claps back after Kanye West says the worst thing he did was sign the rapper. Now, I want y'all to understand something. My personal opinion is I think Big Sean is a pretty formidable rapper. I love his style. He seems to be a pretty good guy. He gives back a lot to his community in Detroit. I think he's a pretty good guy. However, Kanye said, and I'm going to read this here, after Kanye said he deserved to be put in a grave for signing Big Sean, the bounce back rapper called out Ye for saying none of that when they recently hung out. So it says here, Big Sean fired back at Kanye, or Ye West, after Donda rapper went on Drink Champs podcast and claimed that signing Sean, who is 33, to GOOD Music was the worst thing he's ever done. Was just with Sick. He said, I was just with Sick, this man. He ain't say none of that. Tweeted Sean on November 4th, right after the podcast episode dropped. Sean shared 2 pictures of him and Ye, who is 44. He said, I'm dying laughing at you, Kanye West, laughing with tears emoji. Wrote Sean, clearly amused at Ye's seemingly duplicitous nature. Sean later tweeted, I can't wait to go on Drink Champs now. As you see, here's a picture of him just hanging out with Kanye. Either, 2 days before? That's crazy. So it's receipts like this, y'all, that really make people look like they are either clout chasing or that they are trying to promote an album. So you see right here in this picture that they was just hanging out. It says here, while chatting with Drink Champs host Noriega and DJ Effin, Ye was asked who he preferred, Big Sean or Pusha T. This prompted the Hurricane rapper to stand up, grab a styrofoam tombstone and say, when I die, on my tombstone, it's going to say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean. Wow. What's up, Tasha? What's up? What's up? Nettie Boo, what's going on? Fantasia, what up? What up? So then it says here, it says, as for why Ye turned his back on Big Sean, he explained that it was due to Big Sean not supporting him during his failed 2020 presidential campaign. So this is what I want to say to Kanye. Brother, there's a lot of us that didn't support you trying to run for president. A lot of us, including me. So you are way too close to Trump, bro. Way too close to Trump. What happened? He said, I know this man's mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've changed this man's family, said West. And both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at their boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout Schmidt. And I don't rock with neither of them, and I need my apologies. So Kanye said the worst thing he did was sign Big Sean. Y'all watch this.
All right.
Hurry, man.
Pusha or Big Sean?
Oh, I love this. Let me tell you. Not quick about this quick time.
Okay.
I already decided that when I die, on my tombstone, it's going to say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean.
So I'm not quite sure of your pick.
Yeah, you're not quite sure.
So
Big Sean, he said, you know.
Big Sean over Pusha T?
No, I'm saying that the first thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
That's a beautiful thing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
No, wait.
The worst.
He just said the worst.
The worst song. This is the best.
Yeah, I know. You fucked me up right now. You fucked my algorithm up.
I think you said the best. Okay, hold on.
Nah, man, look, they let that. Man, I know this man mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've changed this man's family. And both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at a boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout shit. And I don't rock with neither of them. And I need my apologies. I ain't saying they gonna change, but niggas is scared.
Wow. So how you gonna hold a grudge over somebody's head because of their political view? Like, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. But trust and believe, I believe that Big Sean is gonna definitely clap back at him when he goes on that show. So that's gonna be interesting, y'all. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Now, ladies, I got a question for you. Okay, and be honest with me. Be honest. Okay, this next story is definitely gonna be something that y'all gonna be like, "Are you serious? Really?" And I want y'all response to this. Okay, I want y'all response to this. Let's say, ladies, that you had a boyfriend for 40 years and you find out at his funeral that he was married. Let me say that one more time. Let's say you had a boyfriend for 40 years and you find out at his funeral that he was married. What would y'all do? What would you do at the funeral? That's what I want to know. I want to know what y'all would do. It says, my elderly aunt dated the same man for 40 years. I remember how happy they always looked on holidays and the family events like weddings and funerals. Even as a child, I wondered why they didn't just make their relationship official and get married. But they never did. Even though my unmarried aunt was happy with my unofficial uncle, I knew she wanted to marry him. It was all she ever talked about. After all, shouldn't a couple who has been deeply in love for 4 decades seal the deal eventually? They continued their romance happily, but without a wedding for 4 decades before the unthinkable happened. He died. And since he and my aunt were unmarried, his daughter handled the funeral arrangements. Well, on the day of the wedding, my aunt dressed in her best mourning attire and arrived at the funeral home. You know, she was prepared to seat herself in the first spot of the receiving line against the wall, nearest to the coffin, as that was the seat typically reserved for the spouse or significant other of the deceased. To her surprise, there was already another woman sitting in that seat. She said, I was not sitting far away from my parents. As we were there to pay our respects to a man whom we all considered family. My relatives were all there. They had all thought of him as family since long before I was born. We all watched in shock and surprise at what happened next. My aunt walked up to the woman who was sitting in what she regarded to be her seat. She said, "You in my spot," she said coolly. The other woman appeared ruffled. "No, I'm not," she replied. "And who are you?" My aunt visibly stiffened. "I am his girlfriend," she said. We have been together for 40 years. The other woman stood, but did not relinquish the space immediately in front of the contested seat. She said, and I am his wife, she declared. Her voice was loud enough for all of us to hear. We've been married for 35 years. My aunt had no choice but to concede defeat. She scurried out of the funeral home as fast as her high heels could carry her, and she did not return for the wake. She did not go to the church for the funeral service, and she did not appear at the cemetery or the interment. It may have taken 4 decades, but my aunt finally knew that she'd been fooled. She never spoke to him again. It was a minor family scandal for years. My aunt kept a low profile after that. We missed her on holidays and other family events like weddings and funerals. And when she did die, she died the same way she had lived, single. As it turns out, being snookered was worse than being snookered was worse than single. I think my aunt fully recovered from the shock and embarrassment she suffered on the day of her long-term boyfriend's funeral. But how does one come back from something like that? Sure, it's not like, they were high school sweethearts, but 40 years is a terribly long time to dedicate your life and your heart to someone who had a secret wife. Or maybe it was my aunt who was the secret. As for the man's fortune, which family gossip says was sizable, it went entirely to the man's wife. My aunt left fully out of the picture, which was clearly the way her boyfriend wanted it. Otherwise, he would have done something about it before it was too late. Ooh. Let me see what y'all saying here in the chat. Let me see what y'all gotta say. Hold on. All right, here we go. Miss Melanin Poppin said no. She said no. Aisha was laughing. Faith Fury said she was stupid. Aisha Smith said I'm screaming. Miss Melanin Poppin said no need to repeat. Nettie Boo said oh no. Jay McBride said she knew. Mom Life Love said, bro, you don't want to know. West Coast Bella said, I would never have a boyfriend for 40 years. Y'all believe it or not, there are some people that hey, they do. K-Love 92 said 40 years though. Fantasia said, oh, hell no. At that point, I would have so many questions. Jay McBride said, I agree. West Coast said, I agree. She knew he was married, LOL. Rockin' with the Truth said 40 years with a married man. Conja said that means the wife gets everything. Tasha said, man, this shit crazy because I was in a relationship for 5 years and didn't dine out until 4 years and shit is crazy. Oh, didn't find out. Okay, didn't find out for 4 years and shit is crazy. Wow. 40 years, stupid. Who's shacking for 40 years? Aisha Smith said a side chick for 40 years. She broke the world record. Robin said facts. K-Love 92 said that's a whole mess. She crazy. Miss Beckham said she dated him for 40 years and he was married to someone for 35. Oof. Mom Life Love said, Aisha, hold up. So that means, hold on. So he was dating her for 40 and he was married for 35, which means he was with her 5 years before he got married to another. Wow. Wow. Tasha, you have a whole lot of men who can live as pleased. It is real life. Shaking my head. Shame. Aisha, embarrassing. 40 years of side chick. What the hell? This some strawberry letter type shit. Not buying it. Rocco the Jew said she's a big dummy. Sorry, she lied. He lied to her for 40 years and she knew the truth. They live double lives, and I'm glad I peeped shit before 40 years. I know that's right, Tasha. First of all, how do you feel comfortable saying I'm his boyfriend for 40 years? Can't blame the man. She knew. She just saw what she wanted to see. My phone typing crazy. What a mess. Who did the obituary? Right. Who is listed as was she listed as special friend? Nettie said, after 40 years and he gone now, I would pay my respects, keep my mouth shut, and move on. No way you didn't know for 40 years. She knew. She had to know something, right? Miss Melanin popping exactly. I've been quiet in the bushes. And hold up. So he had to go home. He had to leave. Maybe he had a couple of houses, and at daytime he was spending with her. Nighttime he was spending with, I don't know how this dude did this, but that's crazy. That's crazy. She knew before the funeral and still chose to make a damn fool out of herself. Rightfully so, shaking my head. My dad had a friend who had a living girlfriend for over 20 years. When he died, his wife took the money from the house and everything in his possession, putting the woman out. Wow. She knew. Grace, LOL on Wheatman. Y'all got to start watching these men. Y'all better, boy. Wow, what a story. I do believe she had to know, especially if they weren't living together after 7 years. Right. Riri says, since when does a side dies and it does anything? She knew and went to make a statement. What up, Riri? I wouldn't date for that long. The sweetest tea, what's going on? My man Atmos, I'm good, honey. How you doing? How you doing, Queen? Let me see. She must have had some suspicion. This day and age is not doing background checks. Man, listen. T-Band 1. What's up, T-Band 1? Say if she didn't pay for that funeral, she knew and that the wife was gonna do now. Yeah, Miss Dolores said, my auntie was 33 and my uncle is, hold on. My auntie was 33 and my uncle was 18 when they got married. They were still married until he got divorced in 2014. He had to pay her half of his disability check. They haven't been together since 1980. Oh my goodness. I mean, you don't have any ears on the streets. Exactly. Nobody, no family member saw them nowhere. Conja said he is from Nigeria because let me tell you, they bamboozle you. He married his wife 5 years into the relationship. Don't understand how she didn't figure out something was wrong, right? Maybe he went and took a business trip to Vegas and they eloped. I don't know. Did she meet any family? Like, make it make sense, right? There's always signs. The time he wasn't available won't add up, right? Faith Bear said, what job did he have? He must be a job where he's home a lot. The Lord says marriage name only, but you don't have to live with a person to be married, right? When does a side deserve anything? Dang, spell check. Okay, I got you. How the wife didn't figure out. Right. Okay, here for Nicki News. That's how we going. Now we going to Nicki News, y'all. So, this is cray cray. This right here is definitely for us Nicki Minaj fans. I didn't know this, but I found this out this morning. So now y'all are gonna know if most of y'all fans already knew. But it looks like Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty affiliated with New York gang, the lawyer claims. Let me see this here. Let me see if I can blow this up so y'all can see. Let me read this for y'all. Hold on. Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty said knowing harassment lawsuit was innocent. Nicki Minaj says that her failure to respond to harassment lawsuit filed against her and her husband, Kenneth Petty, was an innocent mistake. Petty's accuser, Jennifer Ho, is suing the couple for allegedly attempted bribery, intimidation, harassment, and stalking in an effort to make her recant. My failure to respond to the complaint was a product of an innocent mistake, and I asked the court to excuse the delay that could defend, I believe, to be an entirely frivolous case, to which the plaintiff's counsel has brought me against in an effort to use my name to generate publicity for itself. She explained in court documents. Nikki argues that the process server claims to have served a black male 40 years. Hold on. This thing going too fast. Hold on. In fact, my husband, hold on. So Nicki Minaj argues that the process server claims to have served a black male 40 years. In fact, my husband is probably 5'9" tall and weighs no more than 175. Nicki Minaj says. Yeah. So it looks like this lawyer is suing her for $20 million against Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. Claims the couple is affiliated. Tyrone Blackburn, the attorney representing Jennifer Ho for her witness intimidation lawsuit, claims that both Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj are affiliated with the Mac Bala Brims gang based in Queens, New York. Blackburn made his accusation in court to Judge Eric Battagliano. To prove his case, Blackburn showed the court footage of the couple in Jamaica, Queens. Kenneth Petty and Minaj, or Kenneth Petty and Mirage, were both in the district of Jamaica, Queens, New York, as seen on Instagram live video currently on Minaj's Instagram page. Both Minaj and Petty were seen associated with members of the Black Baller set of the Bloods gang. Petty and Minaj are both members of the gang, Tyrone Blackburn told the judge. It says here, connecting this allegation to the lawsuit, Blackburn explained that the members of the gang have harassed Ho online. He said shortly after Petty and Minaj were spotted with their gangster colleagues, a member of the gang posted a death threat to Miss Ho on Twitter, stating, "Jennifer, if you see this, the Macs are coming to get you." Ho is suing Minaj and Petty, claiming that they attempted to bribe her to recant her accusation that Petty raped her at knife point in 1994. Petty was sentenced to 4 years in prison at the time. Wow. Huh. Well, that's that story. That's that doggone story. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see here. Y'all still on that 40 years thing. You said that's the same lawyer tried to sue T.I. and Tiny, and that failed. Y'all think this is a Aisha Smith says she need to divorce him. Yeah, y'all, it's some crazy stuff. Here's what I don't get, y'all. I don't get how these celebrities finally get to a point to where they are able to take care of their families, put their likeness out here, and be successful for the rest of their lives, but they get wrapped up in crazy stuff like this. You know what I mean? But I don't know who her husband is, but if he is convicted of raping this woman at knife point, he did his 4 years. Why are they trying to get this lady to recant her story? He's already served his time, right? Didn't that say he served 4 years for that? I don't get it. But let me see. Diva Time said it's crazy. Tiva, all this was hearsay, and Jennifer was upset. Nikki didn't respond to her claims, and now this lady trying to get a bag. You said all this was hearsay, and Jennifer was upset. Okay. Yeah, so Okay, yeah, the sweetest piece says she waiting for the outcome. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let me see. They want to get his sex offender status removed. Oh, so he's a registered sex offender. Yeah. Okay. Why do celebrities make their problems worse? I don't understand. They work hard to get out to prove and still do the same stuff. Make it make sense. I agree. What's up, Grace Online? Grace Online, I am going to officially nominate you right now here on this live. I'm going to officially nominate Grace Arline as the president and CEO of the Replay Gang. I love how you leave comments in the chat in the comment section after the videos on the replay. I appreciate that. Asa Smith said all they had to do was leave the lady alone, but he's a registered sex offender and didn't file. That's the problem. Oh, what up, James Harris? How you doing, brother? What's going on? Conja said the victim is going after Nikki. Yeah, going after Nikki. He had to get permission to be at his own baby's birth. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, because if he registered as a sex offender, that's crazy. She said, what? No. I'm going to the bushes to weep. Don't go weep. You good. The sweetest piece said, but Jen didn't come out until Nikki lied on her on Queen Radio. Otherwise, we wouldn't know who she was. Nikki should have never said anything. Check out Kristen Nicole page. She has broke it down. Yep, I love Kristen. I know Kristen Nicole. Diva Time. What's up, Geechee girl? Good morning. How you doing? You good? The sweetest Pete. You come over here enough. You deserve a wrench. What's up, Warrior? He moved to a different state and did not register. Oh, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta abide by those doggone rules. You're gonna bring yourself extra trouble for no reason. Hold real quick, y'all. Hello? Telemarketers. Okay. So let me see here. Ronnie Lyles. Hey, Ronnie Lyles. How are you? All right, y'all. So next story. I want to show y'all. Now, this next story, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm a little bit salty because this next story, this place got shut down before I had a chance to try it. Okay? This restaurant got shut down before Atmos had a chance to go to it and do a review on the food, and I'm salty about it, okay? But this is the news coming out about this restaurant. Here we go. Says here, Gladys Knight's son, Shanga Hankerson, sentenced to prison, must pay $1 million for a chicken and waffles restaurant taxes. Y'all, I never been to Gladys Knight chicken and waffles. Never been there. I'm so sorry. If y'all have been there, tell me if you've been to Gladys Knight chicken and waffles in Atlanta. If you ever been there. It says, after years of dragging his legendary mother's name through the mud over shady business practices, Shanga Hankerson, the son of soul singer Gladys Knight, is headed to federal prison. Hankerson, the former owner of Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles restaurant in Atlanta, was sentenced to prison over tax issues at the once famed restaurant because he failed to remit payroll taxes, according to U.S. Attorney's Office on Friday, Fox 5 reports. Hankerson willfully disregarded his tax obligations for many years. Acting U.S. Attorney Kurt Erskine said in an email statement to the AJC, payroll taxes fund social insurance programs, including Social Security and Medicare, and a large source of revenue for the federal government. Employers who fail to comply with the legal obligations will be held accountable. So, I mean, yes, you got to pay your taxes, right? You got to pay your taxes. And I don't know if this, aided in the reason why the restaurant got shut down, but I am salty. I never had a chance to go to the restaurant, y'all. Extremely salty. Extremely. Doggone. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. I love the lives in our chat. Thank you. Hey, Black Diamond, how you doing, Queen? Good morning. Let me see here. Jamin Brown says she wasn't impressed. Okay, I wasn't impressed. Okay. Bird Lady Speak said, I've been. I heard her son was scandalous. Okay. Wasn't missing a thing. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Yeah. So that's crazy. I would have had a chance to go and at least taste the food because I heard it was good, right? Chicken and waffles just sounds good. Okay. Now, last thing, y'all. Now, this right here, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This what I'm about to show you. Atmos is gonna tell you right now, I am just jealous. I am jealous at what I'm about to show y'all because I can't do this. I can't do it. At my size, I can't do what I'm about to show you, and I'm jealous. Check this out. This guy is a MMA fighter. He's the world heavyweight champion. And this is what he did. Check this out.
And then he looked.
Man, the energy it took for that front flip and then it just land like a straight flop. I just think that is just so cool. That is just so cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and start training y'all so I can start being able to, do that kind of stuff. But y'all listen, thank y'all for coming on here today. I appreciate y'all coming on here in the morning with me. Yeah, his opponent was shot at the end. He was laughing. He was laughing at him. But y'all listen, y'all are amazing. Thank y'all. Listen, I want to start y'all week off on the right way. Y'all have a blessed week. Call somebody that you've been mad at for a long time and just call and tell them you love them. Just forgive them, y'all. Just forgive them. I don't care what they did. Just forgive them. I promise you, it'll make things so much easier on you. Okay? Hey, I'm hard. Listen, Grace, I'm about to go find me some chicken and waffles right now. I'm about to go find some. But y'all listen. What's up, Rocky Rock? Rocky Rock said, good morning, y'all. I'm late this morning trying to recover from my birthday bash yesterday. Listening from the airport, headed back to the A. Rocky Rock, happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday. I'm glad you had a great weekend. Hey, y'all, do me a favor on y'all way out. Please crush that like button for your brother. I love y'all. Thank y'all very much. And y'all have a blessed day and a blessed week. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Oh, no. I don't need negative energy. Wrap me in positive synergy. I have been doubted through life. Been there and done that with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong. They're struggling too long. This song is for you. I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way.
I'm a genuine person. Like if I love you, I love you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. It's as simple as that.